Hello, this is Michael Dill. Today I'll be covering about the African clawed frog, Xenopus laevis. The African clawed frog, Xenopus laevis, is initially found in sub-Saharan Africa. It's considered an aquatic invasive species capable of adapting to large ranges of habitats. On the right, it shows an example of this certain species. What factors contribute to the observed patterns? In this graph shown on the left side, highlighting the four main channelized soft bottom stretches. These stretches were Universal City, LA River Downtown, Elysian Valley, Sepulveda Basin Wildlife Reserve. There happens to be zero known sightings in the LA River, but there is a total of 61 sighting observations within the LA County. It's examined to be a widely distributed frog, commonly found in numerous watersheds scattered throughout Southern California. Examples include Los Angeles, Riverside, San Diego, Santa Barbara, and Ventura counties. They are also capable of affecting future generations. I'll explain this in the next few slides. What is the current status of Xenopus laevis locally and globally? On the left, it shows the local map surrounding Los Angeles, Huntington Beach, Santa Clarita, and so on. In the Los Angeles and Orange County community, there are about 107 sighted observations. On the right, it shows the global map, highlighting its native country, Sub-Saharan Africa, and other countries including South America, Taiwan, Germany, South Korea, and there are a total of 838 sighted observations in these global countries. What makes Xenopus laevis successful in foreign habitats? These species are members of natural and man-made communities, capable of living in warm, stagnant waters and fast-moving streams, giving them a variety of habitats. In addition, they're highly tolerable to all sorts of pH levels, hot temperatures, and nutrients levels. Specifically, it makes them a competitive species capable of harming and ruling out native species. They are fierce predators, consuming anything that can fit into their mouths, dead or alive. Examples include birds, mammals, fish, and other frog species. If they're unable to shove the food into their mouths, they will use their clawed hind legs to tear them apart, making it easier for them to consume. On the right, it shows an example of their habitats. Occasionally, they will live in lakes, ponds, rivers, and streams. What is the first benefit if it was removed? African clawed frogs are known carriers of chytrid fungus, an infectious fungal disease, chytrid demycosis, infecting a frog's skin, ultimately leading to a heart attack. In addition, this disease has caused a significant decline or complete extinction of over 200 species of frogs and amphibians across the globe. On the left, it shows a diseased frog covered with fungal infections. Keep in mind, this is only one example. In other cases, imagine yourself getting a really bad sunburn. The amount of redness that you see on your skin can be comparable to another symptom of getting this fungal infection. What is the second benefit if it was removed? These species are capable of preying on and outcompeting native frogs and other aquatic species. Examples include insect larvae, tadpoles, crustaceans, and fish. They're capable of killing off an entire chain of aquatic species. It'll be beneficial to eradicate the species because it'll decrease aquatic species extinction rates, leading to healthier and more stable ecosystems, stabilizing the environments, extending the survival period for all native amphibians, reptiles, and other aquatic species. On the right, it shows a African clawed frog gulping down a fish. What are the two costs if it was removed? It will require the LA River community to dewater project locations. We will need to drain the habitats in order to take the species out. Additionally, we will need to focus on restoring and creating new habitats renovations, which could cost up to $1 million if we were to do it. It will take time to eradicate the species because it requires an efficient method of techniques mostly costly, ranging from minnow traps, dip netting, seining, and dewatering. On the left, it shows an example of a successful netting method called seining. In recent studies, researchers conducted a project to remove African clawed frogs, which was successful in March of 2004. It took them about 189 total days of fieldwork to remove 10,417 clawed frogs from the project area. It will be possible to eradicate the species from projected locations, but the only downside is that it will be both time consuming and excellent way to eliminate these invasive species, so we will have a higher chance of protecting our local ecosystems. These are my references of page 1 and page 2. This concludes my presentation on African clawed frog, Xenopus laevis. I hope you have all enjoyed it. Thank you.